way, you should have a good diet that you can eat a variety of food such as vegetable, bread, fruits. You can also do exercise. You are a little overweight. You should have a good diet that you can eat a variety of food such as vegetable, bread, fruits. You can also do exercise. You can begin working. It will increase your water intake, diet, and reduce your fast food. If you lose your friend's cell phone, you should apologize to them, and you can buy a new one if you have money. When you do it, your friend will forgive you. If you often feel overwhelmed in your life, you should relax or have a vacation. When you go vacation to where have fresh air, delicious food, you will feel comfortable and it will reduce your stress in work. If you lose your motorbike, you should call your parents about that and apologize to them. Your parents will forgive you and they can buy a new one for you and they will remind you to avoid this mistake.
You should talk. Problem number 5. You should talk to her clearly that you should be good friend and help each other in lessons. Isabel, I fall in love with my best friend. Best Problem 1. Isabel, I fall in love with my best friend. Best friend's boyfriend. Um, I will give some advice to you. You should subdue your feelings, think about your future, and think about your friendship. I suggest you should adjust your behavior. 3. First, I will say sorry to them. I will try to find her phone. If I can find it, I have to buy a new one for her. Isabel, I fall in love with my best friend. Best friend's boyfriend. Um, I will give some advice to you. You should subdue your feelings. Boyfriend, girlfriends, it's crucial to respect their relationship and prioritize your friendship. Reflect on your emotions. If you have developed feelings for your best friend, boyfriend, girlfriends, it's crucial to respect their relationship and prioritize your friendship. Their relationship and prioritize your friendship. Crucial to respect their relationship and prioritize your friendship. Reflect on your emotion and consider creating some distance and consider creating some distance to manage focus on personal growth and maintain integrity, ensuring your actions up, ensuring your actions uphold respect of everyone in the with your currently partner and keep interaction with your ex while dating someone new. Be honest with your currently partner and keep interaction with your ex respectful and brief. Focus on building trust and maintaining clarity in your current relationship. You meet your ex important. I think 18 months are enough if you and your girlfriend are love enough. You need to consider if your girlfriend is also love you. Get married now. I think you need to explain to her if your work is very important and you can't go with her. You need to explain honestly to her and she can invite her friends or her parents to go with her. Love you. Get married now. I think you need to explain to her if your work is very important and you can't go with her. You need to explain honestly to her and she can invite her friends or her parents to go with her. I think you should go with her family. But try to don't argue with her father because everyone knows she is difficult. You go and enjoy with her parents can't because of that and you don't go with her. But I think you need to control your emotional and don't do anything wrong with your best friend or your best friend's boyfriend. You need to talk to your friend honestly and sorry to them. I think you should tell it to and sorry to them. I think you should tell it to your parents, or if you don't want to tell, you need to report to the police and ask people around for help in your area. In the bad case, you can't find out your motorbike. You should try to work hard and earn money to buy a new one. I think you should say to her your truth, feeling gently, sorry her and be friend with her. You don't need to exaggerate. Be kind and friendly. Assassinates will be reduced. I think you should consider her idea. If you don't need to exaggerate. Be kind and friendly. Assassinates will be reduced. I think you should consider her idea. If your career isn't stable, you always have trouble with it. You should listen to her because he wants you will be better. But if you think it's okay, you should explain to her honestly and call her. I think you should call and definitely to her don't do anything wrong to your girlfriend. Your girlfriend is your priority. Your ex is the past. You just hello and say a few polite words, then you should go. Too much time isn't important. I think 18 months are enough if you and your girlfriend are love enough. You need to consider if your girlfriend is also love you. Get married now. I think you need to explain to her if your work is very important and you can't go with her. You need to explain honestly to her and she can invite her friends or her parents to go with her. I think you should go with her family. But try to don't argue with her father because everyone knows she is difficult. You go and enjoy with her parents can't because of that and you don't go with her. But I think you need to control your emotional and don't do anything wrong with your best friend or your best friend's boyfriend. You need to talk to your
if I were you, I would call the police in my area to report. They may be able to help me find uh, the the cause of the lock and get my motorcycle back. If I don't find it within a week, I will call my parents to tell them that my motorcycle is lost. They will apply play with me was in good regiment. So I can work hard and buy a new motorcycle. Lúc chu I should keep calm in this situation. You can bring her about her health and children work, but don't talk too much to her. See her as just a normal friend, and now she has your outline. Then take care of your life with your new girlfriend. Very great. You should keep your dream of studying abroad. You can earn money by studying in white of studying abroad. You can earn money by studying in white with name scholarship. Uh, Working part time, living on savings, and taking out student loans. Try every day, and the time will come when you can uh, study abroad. Problem 4. If you talk about you will feel happy as a teacher, you should tell your parents that you love acting and don't like being a teacher. Tell them interesting about the accounting profession and what you don't like about the teacher profession, so that your parents understand. Problem 5. You should tell her the truth that you you should tell her the truth that you that you leave your white wallet at home, and you listen me too. If she is really a good person, then she will pay for you. You can also take it opportunity to make an appointment to see her again today, and express your thanks. Let her know that you really like her and want to see her again.
You need to confirm about your feelings for your best friend, girlfriend. If you love her than your girlfriend and can control emotion, so I think you should tell the truth and break up with your girlfriend. Then you can confess with someone you love. And if it's just tempor- temporary feelings, you should forget it and treat your girlfriend well. I think you should keep silence because she doesn't say that. And you have no feelings with her. So you and her still be friends. But if you feel uncomfortable when she takes care of you too much, you should find ways to refuse politely. Avoid hurting her feelings. In my opinion, you shouldn't call to your parents because it will make them nervous and worried about you. They can very angry, but still have you buy another vehicle. I don't think this is good choice if you can go to work. If you have a job, you can save money and buy another bike. You can go somewhere by bus, taxi, or ask friends for help. I think you can solve this problem by yourself. You can spend time relaxing, like travel somewhere, hang out with your friends, read books, play sport. They can help you reduce stress. You should arrange your schedule reasonably, balance between working and relaxing to work effectively and have a good spirit. You shouldn't spend too much time for doing something. It will not good for your health and your work either. I think you should have a diet control and do exercise. You should balance between eating and doing exercise. You can adjust the calorie amount per meal. Eat more fruit, vegetable. You can prefer many ways to diet on YouTube. Fitness, exercise, diet meal. If you have money, time, you can go to the gym or yoga class. It's so many ways you can do to losing weight and better health.
For the problem A, I prefer the advice for because our grandparents say, say, said that getting married first then doing business, and I agree with that. When he gets married with his girlfriend, they can share and understand each other to develop their career and family. Then they also can prepare suitable finance to have the first child. For the problem B, I prefer the advice 2 because her prepare suitable finance to have the first child. For the problem B, I prefer the advice 2 because her friend or her family can record and show him then and show to him then. Besides, there are so many occasions to go together. In my view, he should say sorry to her with first so that she could sympathize with him because the business conference is important and it brings him lots of opportunities for his career. For the problem C, I prefer the advice 3 because his wife can help him to behave calmly and politely with her father. I also agree with this advice. If he makes a small conversation, it will be a chance for him to get along well with his wife's father. For the problem 2, if I were her, I would tell him directly. I will say sorry to him and say that we just can be friends. Additionally, I will introduce him my friend and he can talk with her. For the problem 4, if I were him, I would break up with my girlfriend and focus on my career. In my point of view, if she loves me, she will respect my job and encourage me to do it. Besides, although I love her, I cannot give up my job. I will be hardworking to have lots of great opportunities for a successful future, and I will earn money to take care of my family. For the problem 11, if I were her, I would ask my friend to borrow. Otherwise, if no one has pens, I will buy them at nearby stores. Additionally, I will go home to borrow my brother if I have time on that day. For the problem 10, if I were you, I would spend my free time to relax and train. For the problem 10, if I were you, I would spend my free time to relax and train myself. From my perspective, I will go somewhere to have fun with my friends or my family. When I am overwhelmed, I also deeply think about my problems such as study, work, or relationships to solve suitably. For the problem 14, if I were you, I would have a balanced diet and do exercise because I think it not only helps to have a healthy body, but it also keeps a body fit. For example, I will go cycling or play badminton every morning. I also cut down on sugar, fast food, and drink more water. From my perspective, the first man should ask his girlfriend's feelings, and he also needs to share his thoughts and questions with her. With the second man, he shouldn't contact with his ex, and he should understand how his wife feels when another relationship bothers their marriage. In summary, I agree with two pieces of advice because when I have a problem, I should share my thoughts and feelings to my partner, and I also start by asking them to put themselves in my position.
Problem 1. I have just left my motorcycle and not there to call my parents in my hometown. If you was me, what would you do? First, I think you should report to the police. If you can find it, you should find a job to earn money in order to buy a new motorcycle. Then you should tell your parents directly about it or confide in your sibling about it and ask them to tell your parents. This time your parents won't yell at you. Problem 2. I really love her, but she doesn't like my career. When I want to be an engineer, she tells me that if I am not going to work this, she will leave me. If you were me, what would you do? If I were you, I would ask why she doesn't like my job and explain why I like it. And make sure when you become an engineer, you have enough time for her so that you can make her feel secure. If she still doesn't agree, I think you should rethink this relationship. Problem 3. I want to study overseas, but my family is not wealthy enough. What do you think I should do? I think you should try to get a scholarship to study abroad. Many scholarships also first up to 100%. And you don't even have to pay any additional cost. Or you can borrow from a bank. Some banks will provide student support loans. And while studying abroad, you should find a part-time job to earn money for your living. Problem 4. I have my first day with my girlfriend, but I forgot to bring my wallet. What do you advise me to do? You can pay online. Currently, most shops can pay online. You can apply this method. Or if you don't have enough money in your bank account, you can borrow it from a friend and pay it back later. Problem 5. I often feel overwhelmed in my life. What do you advise me to do? I think you should take a trip when you feel pressure to relax. You can go alone or with friends. When you are on that trip, you will completely forget about work and the problem you are facing. Or you can find a hobby like a sport for yourself. After that, you should rearrange your work according to plan to ensure everything is completed on time. Or you can find a hobby like a sport for yourself. After that, you should rearrange your work according to plan to ensure everything is completed on time.
If I were you, I wouldn't care them and would continue the story with my boyfriend. If you keep caring about X, it will really affect your current relationship. It's also very strange. You have forgot your ex. Don't look for another new relationship as will make both of you more heartbroken. In my opinion, I think that it is too early to move forward with marriage. If you don't have enough time to get know each other well, you should not be in hurry. Slowly talk a lot of with your parents. I don't know how you good or bad that girl is, but I hope you talk to her more so that you don't know her better for the future of you. In my opinion, you should make clear to her that you are busy and make an appointment for another day to go. It help her not mustn't stand you symbolize with you. In my opinion, it's so hard to get along with her father. I don't know your case very well, but for me, I also have case like that, and it very work I think because my family is a traditional family, so it's very difficult, and I'm very sorry that I couldn't give you advice. In my opinion, I think you should that you it's very strange if you do it really affect the friendship. You should find a different audience instead of liking your best friend, boyfriend. In my opinion, I think that in my opinion, I think you should that you it very strange if you do it really affect the friendship. You should find a different audience instead of liking your best friend, boyfriend. I don't know, it's hard, but if you really want the friendship last, you stop doing it. You should stop doing it. you should apologize to your parents for the mistake. Do not hit your mistake. Admitting the fault can slip. Forgive. You should. If you are wrong, you must know how to admit the fault and say sorry to them. I think you should talk to her clearly and explain that you should not keep silent. It will make both parties more uncomfortable. Don't try to hurt them because they give you their heart. So you should do not anything that make them sad. If I were you, I wouldn't like them anymore and ignore them. I think she is a very mean person. So she told you that. I think you should give up and her as well. And maybe you can find someone else who better than her. Don't give up the future for one person.
Your family too far away, have you go and you should try hard to study and win a scholarship that will help your family be proud of you and